Hey guys, Akinak here for noEHinTEAM, your #1 source for awesome, and this is a video about pivot sniping. I want to do another strategies video. I use this tactic a lot when I want to do snipers only, or when I want to unlock stuff with my sniper. I entered this round 14 points down, and this is my best attempt at a massive comeback. And when you see Express in the playlist coming up, you know everybody hides in the corridors. It's also one of those maps where I've pretty much memorized where the spawns are because there's only so many in the map. And so I use a strategy called pivoting sniping. And you'll notice on Express, you've got players to the left of you, players spawning to the right of you, and then players spawning essentially right in front of you, just a little bit in that corridor there. And you just kind of utilize these three positions, and you've got to be good on the scope. But once you start getting like a feel for where you're going to be able to hit your target every single time, you become one of those players everybody just despises because they're like, oh, get out of there, you're freaking camping. Now, yes, I'm not moving a lot, but it's a very, very advantageous position because I'm constantly waiting for the next person to run and try and get me. And before you know it, everybody in the round is now trying to take you down. And it becomes one of those rounds where I'm kind of mid-round just chuckling to myself because I'm like, okay, who's next? Who's next? And you just get into that sniper zone where you feel like you can't miss. Now, although it's not a perfect round for me, this is one of those rounds where people don't believe that they've got a solid lead. Like the guy that was winning this round had a very decent lead at the time where I entered the room. And you can just totally wipe someone's perfect round by utilizing the pivot sniping technique. And also understanding that on Express, there's really not a bad place to throw a flashbang or, you know, a stun. Now, there's only a couple places on each map where pivot sniping actually works. There's some maps where you can stand there for the entire round, and not if you utilize the pivot sniping technique, you're only going to get 2 or 3 kills. Express works perfectly because you've got 4 or 5 places where you can actually use that. It's the positions where you're outside of the corridors. You can use pivot sniping here where I'm in the window, although that spot doesn't produce as many kills as when you get over to the corridors here, the little bridges. And you'd be surprised how many shots you guys get in the back when you position yourself here. So again, although it creates one of those things where people get mad at you for quote-unquote camping, it's no different than people sitting in the end of the bridges there in the little tunnel waiting for you to constantly run up there. And heck, it's a lot more fun because if you can legitimately start around 14 points down and you know, challenge somebody for that win, it keeps you, I don't know, keeps your adrenaline pumping. And since there's no Moabs in Black Ops 2, I like to try and find things to continuously, oh, thanks, hit marker. I like to find things that continuously challenges me and those types of things. So, you know, playing snipers only and things can be a lot of fun, especially when you utilize the pivot sniping technique. I'm not a big fan of rush sniping. I think it's getting a lot harder to do. You know, people are definitely getting better at this game. I used to do it all the time in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, where I could win a round by rush sniping. I find that's a lot harder now. It's not so much that the mechanics of the game doesn't allow you to do that. It's more about people getting better at this game. I mean, it is Call of Duty yet again, and people are starting to understand what those tactics are. You're not running into as many noobs where people are just kind of standing behind a crate hoping to not get shot. So again, this is part of the round where I start losing my game. People are now trying to they figured out my strategy, and I'm trying to find that next position that will allow me to be quick on the scope. Try and get some no scopes in there, and yeah, still be effective. The biggest thing to remember while pivoting sniping is to make sure that you utilize cover. If you see that target and you miss that first shot, you don't want to be standing there. A lot of people that make that mistake when they're trying to get a lot of kills while sniping, while they're not moving too much, because they just simply go for the one shot, they don't get it, and boom, they don't survive very long. So keep that in mind while you're moving. Always great to change your elevation constantly. Do those head glitch movements that allow you, like these stairs are notorious for just poking your head up barely and taking a guy out. Like right there, for example. He had enough time to probably shoot me, but I was fast enough to the point where he didn't even get a bullet off. So, again, just trying to utilize the strategy. Give it a try. See if you like it. Quick channel update for you guys. We've been pretty busy lately trying to get together another great episode of Tell Me I'm Wrong. We're hoping to get another couple of special guests out there. If you'd like to be on the show, please send us a message, and hopefully you're enjoying the Crisis content that we have on the channel. I'm definitely enjoying the game quite a bit. I've unlocked a lot of equipment since its release, and it's just nice to play a game where not everything's broken for the first week. So I hope you enjoyed the strategies video. Hopefully I can get out some more tips and tricks for you guys. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube like that, but I truly thought this was, one of my favorite original tactics for winning some free-for-all rounds. Although I didn't win this one, I come awful close. And again, if you're in the middle of a round and want to spice things up a bit, try pivot sniping for yourself and see if it allows you to get better at sniping. So thanks a lot for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later.